Advanced disposal.
Good.
People will call and say, why didn't you put it in?
Did we just take an extra minute on that too?
That's, no,
you've got company.
Oh, okay.
that's the old meeting.
So they're taking with the retake, which means,
I mean, we gotta refinance this.
oh, that's.
30.
Mike, and I think there's a phone number on it. And they usually say.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's Common Council meeting for May 14th, 2013. Clerk will call the roll, please.
Hanson. Jarvis.
Here.
Sedlacek.
Present.
Markham.
Here.
Williams.
Here.
Nelson.
Here.
Fernsler. Anderson.
Present.
Let the record show we have a quorum for a Common Council meeting. Next item is the pledge. Please stand. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and good evening to those in our listening audience. Tonight, summer has come to Plymouth, I believe, so maybe everybody's playing hooky tonight. Next item on the list is approve the list of items for consideration on the consent agenda. Item 6, Chair will entertain a motion.
So moved, Alder Anderson.
Second, Alder Marshall.
We have a first and a second to approve the list of items on the consent agenda. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Item 4 is our audience portion where citizens are recognized by the mayor. And this is where you get to talk and we get to listen. Tonight, we don't have anyone who signed up. Moving on, item 5, ordinances. Ordinance number 5, an ordinance repealing section 2-4-16, Safety Committee of the Municipal Code of the City of Plymouth. Administrator Jurgis, you want to give us a summary on that, please?
Sure. It's not often we eliminate committees, but I'll give a little bit of background on this. First of all, there are two committees with the name safety in them. There's the Public Safety Committee, and there's also a separate committee called the Safety Committee. The Public Safety Committee is a group that meets as needed, and I believe the current committee, Sean, are you still? So there's two council members that are currently on that, and that deals with more public safety issues. Sometimes there's requests for parking changes, speed limit requests, and different things related to that. This ordinance is not related to that. This is related to the Safety Committee, which is comprised of department heads. And the purpose of the Safety Committee is to really review risk management issues. And two things. One is, since I've been here, although it's an official committee of the city, we've never actually posted an official agenda, and there's open meetings laws that should be followed. And since this is an identified committee within the ordinance, we either need to start following the correct procedures for this committee, or we need to get rid of it. The second point is since it's all department heads on this, it's really a staff working group, and there are times where we're reviewing potentially confidential information related to accidents, related to sometimes personnel or injury issues. And so really it wouldn't be the best case to have these discussions where they're in an open meeting, because there may be legal reasons, there may be other reasons why it should be confidential. And so really the purposes of this ordinance is to officially eliminate the committee as an official committee of the city. And then in the first paragraph it says, in the capacity of an advisory instead of committee work group. And what we're looking at doing is still having these meetings on either a monthly or every other month basis, but these would be incorporated more into our general staff meetings as part of that as well. So the recommendation is to eliminate this committee at this point. It does not change what is necessarily being done, it just changes where it's being done.
Thank you, Administrator Yurgis. A reminder to our listening audience that all of the agendas or ordinances are on the city website, and information like this is also in the clerk's office prior to our meetings if people want to stop in and get a copy of that. Thank you, Administrator Yurgis. Chair will entertain a motion.
I move to approve ordinance number 5, repealing section 2-4-16.
Second, Alder Hanson.
We have a first and a second. Any discussion? Clerk will call the roll.
Anderson.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Markham.
Yes.
Jarvis.
Yes.
Fernsler.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Sedlacek.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item 6, the consent agenda. Chair will entertain a motion.
I move to approve items A through H on the consent agenda, Mayor.
Second, Alder Markham.
We have a first and a second to approve the consent agenda consisting of items A through H. Any discussion? Clerk will call the roll.
Williams.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Fernsler.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Jarvis.
Yes.
Sedlacek.
Yes.
Markham.
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item 7 is not needed this evening. We did not remove anything from the consent agenda. Item 8, new business. Approve appointments to WPPI Energy Board. Item 1, Brian Yurgis as director, and item 2, Jim Peterson as alternate. Administrator Yurgis, you want to give us a quick summary
Sure.
on that?
As you may recall, the city of Plymouth has one representative on the WPPI board, that board is made up of the 51 communities that make up WPPI. We need to have officially a director listed, in addition an alternate. Jim Peterson is the electrical superintendent, and I'm proposing that I would serve as the director and Jim would serve as alternate in my absence or upon my request to attend, for him to attend a WPPI meeting.
Thank you. Chair will entertain a motion to approve the appointments as indicated.
So moved, Alder Anderson.
Second, Alder Jarvis.
We have a first and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Item 9, Chair will entertain a motion to go into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statute 19.85 per N 1 per N F.
So moved, Alder Markham.